Hello there, everybody, and welcome to, well, that is my bad. I completely spaced on what I was trying to say.
I'll be honest, I think the name needs a little work.
It does need some
Yeah.
work.
I think
What's the name?
Existential Crisis, putting your hands over your head, is not the best name for the show.
I was gonna
Yeah.
open up with, like, hey, welcome to Chippendale. No, not that one. And I
Uh,
just completely spaced on what I was
Uh,
going to say.
it worked. It works for the bit.
Yeah.
This is better,
yeah.
actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
the brain aneurysm today. It's there. Um, but so I am Alpha. I will be the DM. I will be playing all of the people that they are interacting with. And here we have our players. We'll start with you,
Well,
Austin.
what we normally go down from him because it makes sense. But
Okay,
okay,
well then fine, we can go with him.
Oh yeah, I always forget where my placement on the
you're
screen
in
is.
Yeah, I
between
mean,
me and
I'm
CJ. So
not always
whoever does
looking
the
directly
intro,
at the
you
screen.
go next.
I am lodged betwixt CJ and
Yeah,
Austin.
he is
Yeah.
betwixt.
Well, I'm Chris, Ox, whatever, and I am going to be playing Moony today, little rock gnome monk man. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Nice.
I'm Austin slash Parfait. No one calls me that, but hey, it's there. I will be playing John Bloodstone, who is a human rogue.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice. And along with them on their own personal journeys, we have James and Vela. One is a tiefling paladin, and the other is a human warlock.
Nice.
Woo.
All right. So we left off just after you guys had been attacked by several ghouls. Uh, you narrowly avoided getting seriously injured, at least John did. Uh,
Woo.
you guys
Got it.
managed to utilize the traps to kind of block their way off and make it easier to dispatch them. You guys took care of the ones that came running at you, and Mooney pulled off a magnificent somersault to take one. Just real sweet parkour moves.
Well, thank you.
And you guys were right at the end of that battle. You are looking around at the bodies of these ghouls around you, no longer moving, maybe slightly twitching, but they certainly don't seem to be getting back up again. So what are you doing?
First, I would like to, scatter some rocks across the floor. Just kidding.
Okay.
I
Check
am,
for traps. Just
now that I'm in this room, I am going to actually, check for traps with an investigation check.
yeah, absolutely. You can do that without question.
Woo! Let's go.
Yeah. So
Maybe
as you
don't find anything.
look around this area, you don't really see any traps. What you do kind of see is this is a very dirty room, it seems, with what appear to be humanoid bones sort of
Cool.
scattered around the floor, covered in mold. Um, you do get like you're not sure what happened here, but you do see a couple of teeth marks in some of the bones.
Nah, there was some eating going on.
Yeah, certainly.
Oh,
One
fun.
thing I will say with your investigation, you do sense something off about this alcove here.
About that alcove over there seems a little bit peculiar. Gonna go check this out. Whoop.
Okay. Well,
I guess more.
all right. So
I follow.
absolutely. So let me know. No, that is not. So it fails to hit your AC.
Oh, good. I was like, let's go then. What?
As this
Oh, good. Great.
creature appears
I do love creatures.
sort of leaping out at you, trying to snap at you with its beak, and it just whiffs you. You're able to sort of dodge it with just your monk-like reflexes.
And I'm apparently really not worried about it.
I mean, you're just coming off of that immediate adrenaline rush. You know, it was an instinctual reaction. You know?
Oh boy, that is something.
And James is a ways away. Okay, well, yeah, they're both
Apparently, I'm the only one ready.
not 100% sure on what's going on yet.
John
They're
is the
around
only
the
one
corner.
ready.
They
The
just
guy
heard,
who's about to die.
yeah, they
Yeah,
just
you
heard
understand.
something happen. All right,
Yeah.
so we will start off on the initiative. What is John doing?
I am probably going to use my crossbow because I don't want to get too close.
Okay.
So I will shoot him, and I will miss almost definitely.
Nope, you hit it.
Oh, he's a
All right.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Maybe he's just large. Easy to hit.
Okay, and yeah, since you have an ally within 5 feet, that sneak attack will apply.
Woo! Rolled a
You're welcome.
15, got 8 damage for our audio listeners.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that.
Mm.
Hey, if you're
Yeah,
watching this on
it's-
YouTube, but you don't want to have to see our faces, you can head on over to Spotify to listen to the podcast.
All right. Oh wow, we got 6 viewers.
Yeah, we do.
Let's go. Welcome
Yeah.
everyone in chat.
Welcome.
And thank you for tuning in.
All
Lurkers
right.
included. Thing
So
is up
is
next.
is there anything else that John is doing?
I mean, honestly, actually, I'm probably retreating a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. So,
Thank-
anything for your bonus action?
I don't think I need to. My bonus action doesn't really help here.
John cries a little bit.
My bonus actions I
Bonus
have
action.
are either a 2-weapon fighting, which I don't have another, weapon I could use. And I don't have... My cutting action doesn't make sense here. So... I guess I could
Fair
hide,
enough.
but... I'm
You
not
could,
a wuss.
All right. So we will go ahead onto this tentacled beast that kind of just showed up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So it is going to try to attack you, Moony, as you are the closest one to it.
Certainly.
Your AC is 14, correct?
Correct.
Okay, it does not manage to hit.
Feels good to be a gangster. All right. Love to
Vela
do that.
will sort of hear the commotion and come in and see that thing immediately and just kind of like look over at both of you guys. What is that?
It's a great question.
Mooney turns back to her, like, I don't know, it's some sort of technical monster, but I wouldn't be too worried about it. It hasn't managed to hit me yet.
Okay.
Just very overly confident.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't wait for you to die this fight.
He's feeling real good about himself after that little pole vault he did.
Absolutely. Vela is going to put a hand on you, John, and she's going to
Yeah.
5 HP.
That was also not the character. That would make no sense. Would you say how much? Sorry.
She's going to give you 5 HP.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you're back in the game, Austin.
Yeah, I
think.
am. No more hiding anymore. I'm running up in there, 2 swords blazing.
Oh.
All right, Moony.
Oh, you do have that silver short sword.
Yeah.
You do.
You already know what Mooney's up to.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll.
Quarterstaff.
Triple backflip.
Yep, that's going to hit.
Boom.
Ooh, meaty hit.
Not bad. And he's gonna go for his, bonus unarmed strike. Boom. Oh, and that's
That is going to hit.
for another
Nicely
5.
done.
Oh, I love to see that.
All right. A very good turn. Is that all for Moony?
Do believe so. That was my bonus action. And I'm
Okay.
not a drunken master yet, sadly.
Fair enough. James is going to kind of like push past this, kind of look over at what's going on here. It's like, you stop stumbling into everything in this place?
Sorry about that. Just a very curious
And,
man.
and he's going to make an attack on it. He is going to hit. Okay, and with that, he's actually just going to punch a hole through it with the force damage.
Oh man, we softened them.
Yeah.
You absolutely did.
Tenderized that thing.
I helped.
And
I would
the
like
the tentacle
to-
beast just crumples to the ground in this what appears to have been a cupboard. You assume that it stored food at one point, but it seems like if there was any, it has long since been devoured.
Mm.
Remember to keep track of my crossbow bolts. Take one away.
I mean, you can retrieve that from.
Okay. Can I? Then I retrieve it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, only the way that I view it is only if you miss is there a chance that you can't recover it because it can like break.
Mm.
Cool.
But yeah.
Hmm.
This room itself seems like it's just very dusty and moldy. You don't see anything that immediately catches your eye while you're looking around in here.
Fair enough.
Well, I follow the left wall, which takes me through this door. But I'm walking much slower now, looking for spike traps.
Looking
Okay,
down at
yeah.
all times.
Yeah, absolutely.
All
Go ahead and
around.
just give me a perception check.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna die.
Moony is following suit
Oh
behind
no, I'm dead.
him.
You don't see any traps.
Yeah, that sounds about
Also,
right.
very cautiously, tracing his. Ah, I also don't see the traps. Yeah, crazy with the 4. Austin and I both rolled a 4 for our perception.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a
Audio
5 and
listening.
you rolled a 3, but I'm just
Those are
really
two
not
4s.
wise.
No, there are 2 4s.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
You
Yeah,
have
you
a plus
rolled
1 and I have a
yeah.
minus 1, so.
mhm. Yeah, they both became 4.
Yeah,
How they started is irrelevant.
that is fair.
But yeah, so
They were
I
magical
assume
traps,
that
though.
John is leading the way.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and just let me know which direction you're
The
heading.
left wall.
Okay. Yeah, you can absolutely keep going.
That's the right wall. Wait,
That would be the right wall, yes.
then I guess I'm going this way.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, there's stars in this.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm
as
in
you
a-
enter
I'm-
in there, I'm actually going to have you go ahead and just stop for a moment.
Fair enough.
Oh god.
Time to die,
So
baby.
you see in this room there appear
big
to
stars.
be skeletons shackled to the wall by sort of rusted over shackles. There's the stars over there are actually a statue.
Okay.
It seems to be a wooden statue carved to look like what you assume is a pale-faced man wearing a very, very voluminous, very flowy black cloak. His left hand is resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him, and in his right hand he holds a sort of a smoking gray crystal orb. You can hear chanting coming from the door down here,
Huh.
down to your
here.
south.
I did not see the ping on that, but
To
I
the
don't know if I
south
was gonna
exit
say.
of the room
ah,
is where you hear it coming from. So once you enter the room, you hear it coming from your right.
Here, I'll take one more step in so you can see.
oh good. I don't think we should be here yet. I'll be honest. Hmm. 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 I
Those-
feel like this could really be the end of the run here, depending on our next
I
few
mean,
moves.
I don't know. I don't want to metagame, but I have thoughts, so I won't say anything.
What, you're getting bad vibes from this room?
No, I'm just more getting I feel like this feels like an important room, and metagaming a little. I know we only ever get to level 3 when we end this campaign. I don't know if we're ever gonna be more prepared.
Oh no, you'll get to level 3 when you end this opening section.
Oh.
Once you get out of Death House.
Yeah, that's what I
is
meant.
When
So,
you get to level 3.
So that's what I
But
meant.
yes.
We're never going to be more prepared.
I mean,
in Death
you could
House.
have higher HP, but yes,
Sure,
you are.
but-
yeah.
Yeah,
that would
that's
require a
metagaming,
long
though, so I
rest
wasn't
at this
trying to
point.
have that conversation out loud. But you know,
Yeah.
there is that element of like, I see what you're saying. We could die in this room, but I also feel like we
Yeah, I
have to
mean,
come to this room at some point.
I mean, I honestly feel like John would be sort of having that thought to himself. Maybe not in like the "I'm not going to reach level 3" sense,
Sure.
but more in a like, I'm like, we just fought off a whole bunch of things. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I just got healing. I'm good.
Yeah. And also, especially right now, wink, wink, whatever that could mean, audience. You don't know. John is definitely feels the need to continue to press on and take control of the situation and keep going.
Okay.
I go to look at the
All right.
statues. I go to investigate the statues.
Okay.
Uh,
So what do you do?
I'm investigating.
Are you just looking them over?
I mean, I'm probably investigating the orb specifically. Is very enticing to me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you touch it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Um.
Uh-oh.
So as
Uh-oh.
you reach up and touch the orb, you can immediately sense that there's no. It itself doesn't seem all that special.
Huh.
But as you lay your hand
This orb isn't
upon
that
the
special.
glass surface, you feel a chill fill the air
Someone open a window.
as some
Uh-oh.
things appear around you.
Uh-oh. 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 I don't like it.
Let's go, baby.
Initiative! Woo!
Yeah, I'm not ready.
It's initiative time.
What? Oh yeah, I rolled 10.
Oh.
It is, it's that time.
Yeah, it is.
So soon again.
Okay, sick. I love that. Yeah,
Such,
Don't love that one. As much.
bittersweet parting.
I didn't.
Definitely
Okay,
love
I
that one.
really didn't like that one.
Come on, you guys just really wanted combat again.
I mean, I feel like John does. That's why John.
Ooh.
Oh,
I feel like that
really
like-
didn't want it.
For our audio
Vela
listeners,
is,
the Velia or rolled
Vela.
a 2 for initiative, so they'll be going last. But also makes
she had a natural 1.
yeah, which makes a lot of sense though with her character right now.
Mhm.
She should
Yeah.
not want to be in any fights.
All right. So
Alrighty. Bless it.
the creature goes first.
Yeah, it does.
Hi, creature.
It is going to come over here and is going to sort of. It doesn't even seem to attack. It seems to reach out to touch you, John.
Yeah.
It's a 21 hit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
21.
Okay.
Let me check the sheet real quick.
You are
Yeah,
going
no, it
to,
does hit. It does hit by 7.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You're going to take 10 necrotic damage.
Oh. okay.
Oh!
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright.
And your strength score is going to drop by 4.
Oh. Okay.
Huh.
Is that like a permanent thing, or is that like just right now, so just take a count -4 whenever I roll a strength anything?
It will last until your next short or long rest.
Okay, but I don't think there's anywhere for me to do that on the page, so I just have to remember to do that.
I would just write your actual score somewhere else and then just swap the number. That way it auto
That's
does the
fair.
math for you.
Alright.
Hi.
Moony, you just saw this thing basically reach into John's chest, and black veins seem to pulse across John's body as you noticed him visibly get paler. What does Mooney do?
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't want it. Ooh. I don't know if Mooney knows anything else to do except for try to kill these things. Although it just reach into his chest. Is the orb still kind of hanging out?
The orb is still there, yep.
Mooney's gonna shoot the orb with a crossbow.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit. Yeah, it's an orb.
Fair.
Yep, so you kind of aim up your shot, you take it, it whizzes through the air, hits the rounded glass of the crystal ball, kind of ricochets off at an angle and embeds itself in the the stone of the walls. It does seem to make a little bit of a crack to it, though.
Do the creatures react at all?
Give me an insight check. You don't sense any reaction from it.
Okay. It's not great.
Anything
Yeah.
else for your turn?
I don't think so. God.
Okay. All right.
We're gonna die.
Yep. Probably.
All right.
Yeah.
So this one is going to go ahead and move over here,
Woo!
and it is going to end up trying to make an attack on Vela.
Oh. Okay.
It is going to miss.
Of course. Let's keep the NPCs
John.
alive. Just kidding. Well, I'm going to use my free action to disengage,
Okay.
and I am going to.
That would be your bonus action.
Yeah, so sorry. I'm going to actually disengage.
That'd be a very strong free action.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess I'm just gonna hide here, which I'm not hiding because I can't use my hide action. I already did that as my bonus action, disengage. But I'm just scared, but don't want to go over there to give it an attack of opportunity. So I'm just gonna stay here.
I mean, once you disengage, you're disengaging for the entirety of your movement.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I'm over here then.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, actually, let me make sure that I actually could move that far. I think I can.
I
5,
definitely
10,
think that
15,
you
20,
could.
25.
Yeah.
I can actually only be here.
Oh, yeah, you were. Yeah.
I was one too far.
I mean, yeah, it depends on the route you went. I mean,
Yeah.
if you went straight that way, which is what I thought you would have,
Oh. Yeah, that's fair.
you would be able to have gotten there.
Alright, then I'm here.
All right, James, please save us. God.
Yeah, so James is going to sort of look around at this, and he's like, "Oh, this is great." And
Couldn't agree more.
he is going to cast Witch Bolt on this one here. Let's see if it hits. It is not going to hit.
No. This is tragic.
That is one of his 2 spell slots gone.
Oh no. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh.
And, yeah, so let me double check that. Okay, yep. So he is actually going to sort of come past here. He'll actually sort of stay in the same square as Vela for a second, as he kind of looks to John down the hallway, and he's like, get back in here. And he is going to give you a little bit of healing.
Okay.
Let's see how much you get. How much can he use at a time? Okay. All right, so he is going to go ahead and do that. Could have been better rolls, so you get 4
Didn't mean to
HP
click that
back.
charisma. Don't ignore that.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, so you get 4 HP back, and he's going to step back into space.
I say, I'd still rather not, honestly.
And that is fair.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so it is this Shadow's turn.
No,
It is going to...
no.
Let me...
No.
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh, no. No, not it.
Okay. So it's going to end up coming over here. And is going to attack James.
Boy,
It is going to miss.
thank goodness.
Seems like as it sort of tries to reach out towards James, you see that sort of golden flicker in his eyes again, and it kind of moves back from it.
Mm. Ayla, please. I know you're scared.
Vela is going to... Yeah, I think that's what she's going to end up doing in this instance. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. She's going to try to hit this.
Real quick, I'm still here in real, like, for the sake of the game, but for the sake of the audience, I'm here so I see more of what's... I still don't see much. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah,
I was gonna try to
it's
see...
you are missing a lot of what's going on, but that's what the audio is for.
Yeah.
We'll hopefully describe things better.
Yeah.
She is going to attempt to attack the shadow in front of her.
Woo! I can see that.
Oh yeah, that's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh, and she's gonna pop a divine smite on that.
Let's go.
Nice. Okay, so 2d8 for a first level spell slot, and since that's a crit, that's doubled.
Woo!
I love to hear
So
those
let's
things.
get some 4d8 smite damage on this.
Woo.
Yeah. Oh, and it
Heck
vanishes instantly.
Oh.
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 So, well, there's still the damage that comes from the hit itself,
Yeah.
which combined is more than enough to take this out.
But just for the audio listeners, 2 of those 4 d8s were 1s. That's why we were very sad.
Yes, that was very unfortunate. But Vela did reduce the numbers ever so slightly.
Yeah, that's true. It is now a 2v4.
Yeah. This
Which
shadow
is
is not
terrifying.
too happy with the fact that Vela just vanquished its ally, so it's going to come up and try to attack her.
Drax?
It is not going to hit.
Ah, yes. Excellent.
Her AC is crazy high.
Moony sees that the shadow, sweeps in to attack Vela, and he goes in for a kind of a sweeping quarterstaff attack.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ew!
Yeah, you sort of go to sweep the legs, but you realize there aren't legs there.
There are no legs, and then he,
It
with
just
his
kind of
palm,
phases through, and you're like, how did I miss that?
Moony believes real hard that his palm can somehow hit a shadow, and
And he does hit.
all right, for 6.
He believed hard enough, and it became real.
And you know
You just
what? I think
sweep
he's
the
going to
leg,
expend
you just
one
sort
of his
punch out.
one of his key points to do Flurry of Blows.
Ooh.
So yeah, the flurry of blows would be it would be instead of the unarmed strike. So you'd
Can I
have
just
this
do another
unarmed strike
unarmed
and
strike?
another. Yeah,
Right.
no, you can absolutely do that.
All right, cool.
I just wanted you to be aware.
Yeah. Ew,
That
that's
hit.
what I like to
Nice.
see.
That's a good one. Nice.
For another,
All right.
what?
4. It's because the other one
Oh,
was a crit,
right.
so it rolled it as if you had advantage.
Gotcha.
All right.
10 damage, not
So
bad.
this one definitely does seem to be bloodied after that, or at least as bloody as you can guess for
A shadow.
what seems to be a living shadow. So it does seem to be having trouble holding itself together.
That's good.
All right.
All
John.
right. Well, after, that, pep talk from James, as well as remembering how cool Moony looked last episode, I am going to run in and try to flip over them as well.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check.
That's one of my few things I'm good at, so let's hope I do it well.
Let's go. 2 acrobatic boys in the house.
Okay.
Oh, let's
so
go.
you come in here. Vela's kind of like almost a little bit hunched over right now, with this thing kind of bearing down on her, and you just kind of vault over her, kind of do a little bit of a somersault and land behind the shadow.
Yeah, I do. And then I take my my sword that should hurt it, and I roll that.
The silver sword.
Yeah, my silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I hit.
You absolutely do. And with that is enough to vanish it.
Woo!
Gone.
Well,
Gone with the wind.
that's the end of my turn, because...
All right. Yeah, I mean, unless you wanted to use your bonus action for anything. Or use more of your movement.
How much movement do I have left? I was here. I don't know how to do...
I think you have 2 more squares.
2 more squares? So I could get here?
No, you have 1 more
Oh,
square.
yeah, then... Here's the thing. Well, is it a bonus? It's a bonus action, though, right? To, like, equip a different weapon, right?
No, that's a free object interaction.
So, like, I can do that, though, right?
You can do that once per turn.
Alright, cool. Then I grab my crossbow and shoot him with my second weapon. Second weapon attack.
So for,
I guess
for
it's
that,
not. I can't.
it would have to be, you'd have to be carrying that in your offhand. So we'll say that you had your short sword in one hand and the crossbow in the other.
I actually don't think I can, so let's say I didn't.
I mean, if it's a hand crossbow,
But the
you
problem
should be able
is,
to.
It is a hand crossbow.
my other one is my light. I have to be carrying my light, so I didn't do it.
Okay,
I'm standing here. I didn't move. I'm done.
Okay, all right,
The more I think about it, I'm just done.
all right.
I did a cool
So
flip.
the-
Let's end the turn.
The shadow is going to try to.
James didn't go.
Sure.
Oh yeah, that's weird. Why did it skip over that? Okay. Yeah, James' turn. So let's see what James can do. He is going to go ahead and... Yeah, at this close of a range, there's not much he can do. He's going to try to slash at it with his dagger. He is unfortunately going to miss.
Yeah. Yeah, makes
Tracks. The shadow is going to attempt to attack him back. These things aren't rolling very well. It's not going to hit.
Yay!
All right. Yeah, okay. Just the one where John nearly died.
Yay!
Yeah, just that first one was like the only one I think they've hit thus far. All right, so Vela, let me actually... Yeah, let's see if she's too scared to move. No, she's good. She's going to come over here, and she's going to attempt to make another attack on this guy.
Go. Is that another natural 20?
Yay!
Ayla's going crazy mode.
Okay, well then.
You hurt my brother, my sister.
Yeah, that's what it is. Little boy is very protective of his big sister when push comes to shove, apparently.
Absolutely. Okay.
If that makes
yeah,
no sense to you, listen to last week's episode.
Yeah.
That is a meaty hit. It's not... Doesn't knock it out, but it is definitely not in the best shape currently.
Mm.
All right. Moony.
Realizing that, a sweep for the legs isn't going to work, he goes for, kind of a thrust with the quarterstaff into the shadow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That hits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a lot easier to hit a ghost than you'd expect.
A lot easier.
Yeah. And as you sort of jab that in, it actually fades away.
Honestly, didn't think that would work after the first attempt with that swing, but we're not dead. How about that?
You can definitely see that Vela is kind of shaking right now.
I walk over and pat her on the back. Yeah, it's okay. You're fine. You'll be okay.
Yeah.
So that orb definitely seems not good. I feel like we should destroy it, right?
I'm not touching it again.
Well, that's fair. We definitely shouldn't do that. No direct physical contact with the orb. Let me do some checking. Mooney's gonna, investigate. Classic 9.
Mm-hmm. What are you investigating?
I want to investigate around the statue, see if I notice anything strange.
You don't.
Yeah, makes sense.
You don't see anything that immediately catches your eye. Obviously, it seems like the only part of this statue that seems to be a separate part of it is the orb itself. It seems like the orb isn't... It's not made of the same materials, and it doesn't look like it was carved the same way. So it's pretty much the only thing that catches your eye as this being different.
Mm.
I want to do an Arcana check on the orb without touching it. Be safe. Make sure
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
I'm not touching the orb. I'm scared.
Yeah. Fair. That's fair.
I don't know anything. I rolled a 10.
With your limited knowledge of Arcana, you don't sense any magic coming from it, but you think magic might be able to be channeled through it.
Okay.
Mm.
I feel like this could be used to channel magic. I share with the group.
So we should destroy it, because whoever's channeling their magic could channel more of it and summon more of those shadows, I'm assuming.
Well, with my knowledge of magic, that sounds like the best idea.
Well, might as well. And James is going to send out an Eldritch Blast at it.
Click. Love that.
It is going to shatter on impact.
Woo!
He max rolled damage.
All right.
Woo! We killed it.
Again, I helped soften it.
Yeah, you absolutely did.
Oh boy. Does anything happen as it shatters?
We all died.
It sort of sends glass shards all around. You guys kind of cover your eyes to prevent yourselves from, getting glass powder in your eyes. And a little bit of sort of gray smoke kind of rises into the air and dissipates.
Does it smell like sulfur?
No, you don't catch any smell of sulfur.
All right.
Ooh. It does smell very much of death in here, so you're not... that kind of overpowers most other things.
Yeah, it's kind of like a McDonald's.
Yeah, it's exactly like McDonald's. The smell of death just pervades everything.
You could fart in here and no one would know.
I guess explanation for that joke, because that's an inside joke for literally me. And only me. There was one time where me and Chris were at McDonald's, and I don't remember why the conversation started, but we said, talking about how McDonald's smells like McDonald's no matter what. So we both, ripped meaty farts, and you couldn't smell them.
It was wild.
Hold up.
It's like those kind of farts that sting really bad.
Yeah, but It was
Yeah.
just McDonald's smell. It's that powerful.
Just McDonald's.
It
And now we
overpowers
have been,
anything else in
no
the
one
vicinity.
wants to ever listen to our videos again because we are
I mean,
weirdos.
that's where Glade's going wrong. They need to get the McDonald's plug in.
McDonald's smell.
It
I don't
overpowers
love the way your house
everything
smells, but I
else.
also don't hate it.
Yeah. It just kind of smells greasy.
I feel the need to eat food that's not good, but
Like,
somehow
I
I
just
love
really
it.
feel like I need to get a 10-piece McNugget.
To start.
Yeah.
Hi, Sonny. Oh, gross. Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, hey, son.
Yeah. You never know who's in chat until that story comes out.
Oh, whoopsies.
I guess I feel like at this point now I want to find out why it's chanting, so I say we should go figure out what this chanting is.
Okay.
Maybe. Now, hold on. There were some, beds back there. What if we took a short little rest to, recoup?
It's not a terrible idea.
Anyone, down for that? Maybe one of us can keep watch while the others rest, or we can, watch and in what do you call them? One person sleeps and the other person watches and
Shifts?
Yeah, we can take shifts.
shifts. That's the one. Thank you, John. Sorry, and he takes another sip of whiskey, puts it back on his. Well, everybody down for a little nap, because I feel a wee bit tuckered from all this fighting.
Yeah, it's about as much as we can do. I mean, you took quite the blow there, John.
It's just a flesh wound. I say as I'm bleeding out.
You're not bleeding out. There's no external signs of damage, but
Well,
you feel it
I'm
inside.
bloodied though, so wouldn't there be? If we
Well, you
based
still
off of
have some
monster
wounds
rules?
from the gas.
That's fair.
But as far as the most recent wound that you've acquired,
Mm.
it just sort of shows up as these like black pulsing veins underneath your
I guess
skin.
that's fair. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
Well, let's head back then. Follow me.
Very carefully through the hallway. Ba-doo-ba-doo.
Well, if we go back down the same hallway we've already been on, we should be fine.
Up and around.
John leading the way,
Of course.
as is his wont. So you're heading back into that room there?
Yeah, there's a bunch of beds here, so it feels like the best room.
There is
Okay.
a bunch of beds here.
Yeah, absolutely. So what do you plan to do?
Short rest.
Short rest? Okay.
Yeah.
And
Short rest.
how... you guys leveled up recently, so you should have all of your hit die back.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, so for the time being, James is going to take first watch because Vela is frightened.
Fair.
Mm.
I'll just use one of my hit die, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm just
absolutely.
gonna not
Yeah, I
use
don't
any of
know
my hit
that.
days because I've got 14 health. That feels like kind of a waste.
I got
Well-
7 health from that, which I believe
Wait,
puts me
do
back
hit die restore every long rest?
You gain 1 back each long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll stick with that. 14 health feels like enough. So, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like 14's fine for me as
And
well.
also, I'll give myself my strength back.
But I really just
Yep.
wanted to get my key point back.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Ah, man,
You
I
have
could've-
you have 2 of them right now, right?
I do. So
Okay.
now I have 2 again instead of 1.
I just couldn't
All right.
remember how the if the monk table started you at 1, or if it
Oh.
gave you 2 once you got key.
Alrighty,
I
I'm
accidentally
feeling
clicked
well
yes,
rested.
Don't remember that happening. I think I accidentally clicked inspiration. I don't have inspiration. Go away.
I have inspiration.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so you guys go ahead and you lay down, you sort of nurse your wounds for a little while. James and Vela kind of take watch for the most part, since they are not wounded. That kind of sounds like I was like going easy on the NPCs, but I actually tried to hit them many times. It
You
just
really
didn't
did.
work.
And Vela just kept not getting hit.
Avela just said, "How do I like just roll nat 20s every time?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm
yeah.
cool with that.
I mean, yeah.
But they don't report anything going on. The short
All right.
rest. You guys don't hear anything unusual.
I pop out of my room and I,
Yeah,
alrighty.
you get up off of the slightly moldy straw bed. It's not the most comfortable, but it's something.
It's certainly not the worst I've slept in. I'll tell you that
Exactly.
much.
I've woken
yeah,
up in worse
and-
places.
Yeah, I can say the same.
All right, let's go find out what that chanting's all about.
Yeah,
Well,
this should end well.
You guys don't want to take it? All right.
What was Moony trying to say?
Mooney was, concerned about the NPC party members. It's like, you guys want to?
Oh, they effectively took a short rest as well. You can keep watch during a short rest.
Okay.
It's just you have to have like limited activity, so like no strenuous activity.
All right.
All right,
On to
so-
our doom.
All right, so you're gonna just you're gonna head down there towards where you heard the chanting.
Yeah, cautiously.
Okay.
Very good.
well,
Yeah, I'm gonna
you're-
stealthily.
So
yeah,
are
I'm
you
gonna roll
tr-
stealth.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
You're,
I'm
okay.
good at that.
Go ahead and roll stealth then.
I've 15'd on my stealth.
I also 15 with +7, which shows how bad I rolled.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So 2 15s, not bad. As you guys are doing this, I would say that the others would also sort of follow your lead.
Woo.
But Ayla has disadvantage to stealth
Yeah, tracks. She's a paladin.
because chainmail.
Yeah.
So she got a 9, and James got 17.
All right. James is quiet.
James will just be quiet in the shadows behind us as we die.
Yeah, absolutely.
That makes sense for
That's
James.
what he's here for. Yeah, so you sort of creep around that corner, kind of peeking around, and you just see a door before you. The door is shut.
Do I need to roll investigation to know if it looks locked?
I mean, if you want to.
Sure. I want to know if the door looks locked. I don't know anything. I crit failed.
It looks like a door.
That's a door for sure.
Definitely looks like a
It
door
probably
to me.
has an option for a lock.
Mooney leans up and whispers, "Is it locked?"
Could be. It's a door. They have locks.
Oh, right you are. Right you are. You want me to take a peek and see if I can tell if it's locked or not?
No, I'll just open the door. It's fine. I could open the door.
Oh, God.
Okay, so you reach up to touch the doorknob,
And I
Uh-oh.
die.
and it immediately sticks to your hand.
Welcome to John the human face check.
And does a 20 hit your AC?
Just a little bit.
You're going to take 4 bludgeoning damage as this
Oh.
as the door transforms into a mimic.
Oh.
Ah, cool. Wasn't a door at all.
It is
Really looked like a door.
now very fleshy. It's got kind of a tongue kind of hanging out from where the door actually opens. There's teeth kind of lining the edges of it, and the door actually opens to this gaping maw in front of you. And you are grappled by it currently, John.
Oh, okay. What does that mean? I forget.
It means, let me pull up the exact definition for
Is it just
grapple.
safe for me to roll initiative?
So your speed becomes 0. You can't benefit from any bonus to your speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated, or if you try to, or if you get out of the grapple by use of an acrobatics or athletics check.
All right.
It basically means you can't move away from it.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and mark something to say that you are grappled. We'll say that.
Fair.
That
You
little
are
icon should be
crucified.
enough.
No. Initiative.
Initiative time.
Hello.
Jeez.
It's been so long.
That's all you got? Moony rolled
done.
Yes.
Yeah, Chris rolled a 20, I rolled a 21.
Nice.
That was my
rolls.
first good initiative roll.
Very nice rolls.
We both have
Mimic
plus
does
3.
not
The mimic
fair.
is surprised by that.
He's like, oh, right.
Caught off guard.
I think the mimic's just happy to have something in its mouth.
Yeah,
Oh, got something.
maybe. It probably doesn't get a lot of wins. Oh, whoops!
Guess
I
not.
forgot to click
Oh.
on his. He actually got a 6 as well, but since he what's his dex? Okay, he would go first. Okay. What is John doing?
I'm gonna swing my short
He
swords
is-
at him.
Yep. All right.
Let me clear this so I can actually click on it. Alright. First, my silvered one first with a 21 to hit. No, it's
I think
7
it
hit.
hits.
7 hit. I totally missed.
Yes. Unfortunately, you
Yeah.
do miss.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
21 was for my initiative. My brain just didn't
Oh.
realize.
Yeah.
And then I swing my other one at him,
Okay.
and I hit.
Ah.
With the 23, I do hit.
Yeah.
And for a whole whopping 5 damage.
So, do you have 2-weapon fighter?
Mhm.
You do have 2-weapon fighting style? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure because I wasn't 100%
Yeah, no,
sure
actions
if you
in
had
combat,
chosen that
2-weapon
as your
fighting.
fighting style.
Actions in combat, 2-weapon fighting.
Oh, no. The fighting style choice of 2-weapon fighting.
don't think I
that
ever- I
allows
don't
you to...
I didn't have a
Okay,
choice.
so in that case, you don't add any bonuses to the second hand weapon since you're offhand. So it would just be what you rolled
is
on
an
the
18
die, which
still,
is
though.
that 2.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because it's you would just do what you rolled on the die because you rolled
That's for the
a
second.
5.
That was for the first one.
Yeah, no, the first one was you had rolled the 7 to hit.
Yeah.
The offhand is what you attacked with next,
Yeah.
so the damage you don't add any of the modifiers to it. It's just the flat 1d6.
Yeah, which was a 5.
No.
No. The 1d6 you rolled a 2. It added 3 because of your dexterity.
Oh,
So it only would take 2 damage because it won't
fair.
sneak attack won't apply either.
Yeah.
But
okay.
just so that you're aware of that for 2-weapon fighting.
Okay. That sucks.
Really need to get in close so I can smack this thing.
Well, you can move into an ally space.
And boy, howdy am I.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna try to free John with a quarterstaff bonk to the head of, the mimic, not John. I'm gonna kill John while he's grappled. Alright. Ooh!
Yeah, you try to sort of thwack at it with the quarterstaff. A pseudobot kind of moves up in the way, and it just kind of bloops off of it.
And using my martial arts, I will go for an unarmed strike for a
That is
critical
going
hit.
to hit. Absolutely. Roll
Oh, I
damage.
love to see that.
Yeah, you give it a good bap with your fists of fury after your quarterstaff is blocked, and you do some damage.
8 damage for our audio listeners.
It
Yeah.
does. He does indeed do 8 whole damage.
Ooh.
With my bare hand.
You know, it is impressive when you say it like that.
I smack the crap out of that thing.
Absolutely. So James,
In comes James.
yeah, he's not. He would now have heard the sounds of commotion. Actually, I don't think that Moony can stay in that square. Let me double check about size to make sure, because I think it's 2 size rankings lower to stay in the same square as someone else. Let me just double check. Um, let's see. Is that not showing up?
If I'm not, could I be able to do an acrobatics check to see if I can kind of, vault over the mimic?
It does kind of take up the entire hallway, so you'd kind of
Okay.
have to do you'd have to do acrobatics to try to get through its mouth while it's open and get to the other side.
Mm. Is its mouth not currently grappling? Oh, is its tongue grappling?
One of the pseudopods are currently grappling him.
Oh. Alright. I'm gonna try to squeeze past them. Whoop! Oh, and crit. Crit success, by the way, guys. 25.
Nice.
25.
Well, two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I on the advantage, I also got a crit.
Yeah. He didn't have advantage, so it doesn't matter. But it is just really
Yeah.
impressive that somehow he rolled 3 of his last 4 rolls were crits.
Oh, yeah. How about that? Oh, yeah. It's crazy. So, behind him or, like, to the side over here?
So you would. So which do you want? Which would
Ideally
you
behind
prefer?
him. I
Yeah,
would prefer
then
to be
absolutely.
behind him.
Yeah, you're absolutely behind him. You do notice that this other side of the mimic does appear to still have mouth and pseudopods. It seems like this door opens both ways, so to speak.
What a crazy door. What a crazy door mimic.
All right, and I'm just going to assume that it's 2 size categories because I can't find the actual ruling for it.
Sounds good to me.
Fair.
All right, so James is going to come in, sort of hearing what was going on, and he'll look at John currently being stuck in place by like a pseudopod held to his chest,
Hey. Hi.
and he'll be like,
How's it going?
"Are you? Do you seriously have to trigger everything?"
Looked like a door to me.
Yes, he does. Moony screams from the other side of the door.
And Eldritch Blast. Let's see if this hits. It is going to hit.
The door crumbles.
Doesn't quite, but it does take 11 force damage.
Woo! That's nice.
And he is going to... Yeah, he will sort of tap John on the back, and he's like, "You got yourself into this, you can get yourself out." And he is going to go ahead and give you 1d6 healing.
Woo!
Come on.
Woo!
Yeah, not rolling great, but you get 2
Yeah.
HP back at least.
Woo!
Yeah, recover 2 bludgeoning
And-
damage.
And he is going to step back out of the the very narrow hallway.
Yeah. Squeeze in.
Yeah.
Squeeze out.
Eldritch
Basically.
Blast. All right. Goodbye.
I've done
Vela-
my duty.
Yeah, I've been here.
All right.
Vela is going to come forward now. Now seeing what is going on, and she's going to attempt to make a Warhammer strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is unfortunately going to miss.
Yeah. Well, Wait.
And yeah, she doesn't really have much of another option since she decided to go in, so she's going to take an attack of opportunity as she tries to back up.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's not good.
It
It is not going to hit though.
is Vela. Let's go. Nothing hits Vela.
Nothing ever hits Vela.
Next hit kills her.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Something hit Vela. Uh-oh.
Okay, so since you are grappled to it, it is going to make a bite attack on you, John.
Yeah.
It does not hit.
Yay! It misses me. I
It
retort.
rolled a
You're literally
fat
holding
two.
me and you can't bite me?
Oh, fat too. It got confused when I flipped over it.
Yeah, it was kind of confused by something diving through its mouth and it not eating it. So it's kind of like part of its like jaw is kind of flapping in the other direction, looking back at Moony like.
I mean, that's
like,
fair. That's
like
the
how
real
did you
reason,
do
but
that kind of thing?
John's still whipped back at him. You know.
Oh, absolutely.
John's still a jerk. Okay.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. What is John doing?
John's gonna do that. Acrobatics check he said I could do to try to get out of the grapple.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
22.
Yep. So let me go ahead and contest that with strength. Let's see what happens. You managed to break out.
Yay!
Yeah. All right.
And I assume that's my turn, though, right?
No.
No?
Is it not?
That is your action.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can use a bonus action for
Bonus
something you
action.
so wish.
I mean, I don't really have a bonus action that would make sense.
I mean, you have. Isn't your bonus action?
You weapon fighting?
It's what? Hide, disengage, and dash, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So you could disengage if you so wish.
I feel like I want to stay in the fight, though.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let me actually clear that since you are no longer grappled. All right. So if you're just going to stay there, all right, we will carry on to Moony. What is Moony doing?
Swinging down with a quarterstaff.
Absolutely.
Really trying to, go for the most surface area that he can possibly hit.
That is fair.
Oh, I was clicking on the wrong thing. I was like, you got the quarterstaff. Ew.
You unfortunately do not hit it. Pseudopod kind of goes up and kind of wraps around the staff. You're able to kind of pull it out, but you don't quite get a hit in.
And Moony does what Moony does best, and
he punches
the crap out of
it.
that. He's
Roll
pissed.
that damage.
You touched my quarterstaff, and how dare you? 5 bludgeoning damage.
It is going to take that damage.
You darn
Another
tootin'.
nice meaty punch from Moony.
He's really good at punching. That quarterstaff thing he's still trying to work out.
Yeah, absolutely. It's something he doesn't have too much experience with.
Guess not.
He's working on it. With sort of this crowded corridor, actually, James is going to go ahead and dash up this way.
Oh, okay. Bye, James.
Vela is going to sort of, realizing that rushing towards this thing is probably not the best idea, especially in a very narrow corridor. She's going to try to make an attack on it with her heavy crossbow.
There.
And she is going to hit it.
Yay!
Let's go.
All right. For 6 piercing damage.
Vela is our tank. But not really. I mean, she kind of is.
She is your tank, like without
Definitely
question.
our tank.
Yeah.
All right, so the mimic's turn.
He still chooses to come after me, even though I've done nothing to him, and tons of people.
I mean, no, the mimic has now been attacked more
I know.
by me, so it's going to attack.
Welcome, Chewie.
Oh, Chewie's back. Oh my gosh.
It is not going to hit you, though.
That's right.
It sort of swipes its pseudopod, kind of like fleshy, like,
and he
across
uses
the
his
floor. You
quarterstaff
just
to deflect it.
jump right over it.
Oh, yeah.
You're able to just kind of like, you put the quarterstaff into the ground and you kind of like do a little like flip over it. It looks really cool. If only anyone else could see it.
Let's see how cool it looks. It looks about average cool.
It looks slightly above average cool.
Ooh, slightly above
Alright.
average cool.
And only I know that.
Exactly. All right, John.
I'm gonna short sword him with my silvered one first.
Let's
Absolutely.
go.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
And
Oh, boy.
it will do. I didn't click it. 9 damage.
Yep, so you are absolutely going to get sneak attack on this because Mooney's nearby. So
Yeah.
Welcome.
you kind of swing down, you slice through some of the pseudopods. It definitely doesn't seem to enjoy that.
Mimic's got some health on it.
It certainly does.
All right, well, here's my other sword.
Yep, you
Bonk.
swing down with the other one. It also connects. Roll damage.
4, 5.
All right. Rolled very well on that one.
Yeah. John
All
got
right.
mad that he kept getting hurt. He's like, I need to look good.
Absolutely. He's
Can't
got to
just be the
reclaim
one
his
who
pride.
activates traps.
Face tank, face tank.
Oh boy.
Anything else for John?
Nah.
All right.
I'm not scared of this door.
Yeah.
After dodging the pseudo
This
pop with
hungry
his
door.
quarterstaff, he's gonna, try to go for a quick quarterstaff jab.
Oh no,
And
with that
let's
4
see
investigation.
if he
earlier, I think
finally
I might-
hits.
He
I think
is
it's just
going
the
to
door
hit.
still.
Finally! For 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right. Yeah, that is a meaty hit. And I assume you're going for the unarmed as well?
Oh, you know it. For his
And
next
it
20.
hits. Roll damage.
He never misses with a fist. 5 bludgeoning.
And with that, it is dead.
Oh, do I shatter the door with my fist?
I like to think of it more as you kind of like reach into it and like Kalima, like
Rip its
pull
tongue
the
out.
heart out, like
God.
That's
Throw
a
it on
really
the floor.
weird door.
James kind of comes around the corner. And he's like, "Well, you already took care of it.
Yeah, I got its tongue.
Well then,
Look at it.
I mean, good for you. Can't think of much uses for mimic tongues, but all right.
I can't either. I'm not really
Stylish
into alchemy
belt?
or anything like that. The only alchemy I'm into is alcohol. And he takes a sip out of his whiskey.
I fall on face palm. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And he pats his belly with his, mimic blood-covered hand. Mmm.
I assume the
Still hits
chanting
the
is
spot.
coming from over here.
So, yeah, you kind of look around for this chanting. The chanting does seem to be coming from this room.
All right. Well,
Mm.
I feel like I
beyond
still am going after that chanting.
Okay, you're just gonna head right after that chanting.
Yeah. That's what we're here for.
Carefully.
Carefully, yes.
Carefully.
Just like I was
head
trying to
after
be
him.
careful last time. I just rolled bad.
That's fair.
And I will...
But yeah, if you're trying, let me know. So, are you trying to look out for danger, or are you trying to sneak?
Oh, I'm going back into sneak mode.
Okay.
I don't know about John, but Mooney's ready
that
to
makes sense. I'll do oral stealth. Real quick, I just want to
creep
read.
up on.
Want to acknowledge chat real quick.
You can't
Chewy.
exclamation point
Yeah.
roll that. It's
Sure.
/R1D20.
But yeah, Chewy, don't. It's all understandable, Life happens, Having
Yeah,
a job, not
no
having
worries
internet, those
at
are
all.
completely. Here's the thing: you don't have to have reasons to not come to stream. Those are acceptable ones, though, if you needed them.
Yeah, there
Also, welcome.
I'm not saying
Closing.
you do need them, but if you did need
Yeah.
them,
You don't need them, but I respect your reasons. Also, welcome, Closing Dragon. Thanks for the follow.
yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you.
All right. So,
Sorry, stealth.
John was heading forward into this room.
I feel like you're trying to do Closing Dragon. You're trying to do some sort of command that I don't have
Oh.
set up.
Oh yeah, the
Austin crit failed. That
Yeah.
itself.
Oh.
yeah. So John just kind of he walks into the room immediately, kind of opens up the door, and he ends up knocking over a bucket on the floor. It clatters across the area. It makes a loud banging sound several times as it comes to a stop near what appear to be maybe stacked up maybe scrolls or something like that. And those also fall over and start clattering to the ground.
Ooh. Yeah.
But just to make you feel like your thing worked, Closing Dragon. Here, I'll roll
Yeah.
a d20 for you.
Yeah, we'll roll that
There it
d20
is.
for you.
I rolled an 8.
We rolled an 8.
Yeah, he rolled an 8. Fantastic. It is the...
Wish I would have rolled
the
that for my
greatest
stealth check.
rolls.
Would have got a 15.
It would have been better. It would have absolutely been a lot better. But yeah, John has... If there's anything in this room, John has definitely already alerted it.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Cool.
I didn't know.
So
I thought
what
you
is
couldn't
John
crit fail
doing?
those kind of checks, but I don't care. I thought that.
I mean,
Wow.
you did just crit fail.
I know. I just thought I thought it didn't count as like you didn't get like the crit. Maybe it's the crit success is what you. Yeah, you can still crit fail. That's fixed. No, I don't play D&D enough. I forget things.
I mean, like the way that I always use crits is like, wow, you either did really good or really bad.
Because I'm still so good at stealth. I don't feel like I should have alerted everything in the room. I'm
Well, I
naturally
mean,
just stealthy.
it's one of those things where
No,
it's
that's
like
fair.
you're naturally stealthy, but you just got out of combat, adrenaline
Yeah.
was running
I'm
high,
just
you
running
were
in,
really
baby. I'm
thinking
like, let's
clearly.
go.
Yeah, exactly. So it's more of that kind of a situation where you didn't quite look to see where everything was in the room before you
If there is a
entered.
Demogorgon in this room, I am screwed closing dragon. That is very
Oh,
accurate.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I feel like
I mean,
with that roll that bad, I do
way to
continue to
spoil
stumble
it.
into the room.
Yeah, absolutely. So you enter what appears to be living quarters of some kind. There's a large wood-framed bed with a feather mattress that seems to have pretty much completely rotten at this point. You can see in the wardrobe off to your left-hand side that there is several old robes, sort of a pair of candlesticks that you assume would have lit up the room previously, but now it's just the kind of pale yellow light of your sword.
Fair.
As you kind of look around this very, very empty room, it just kind of seems like every place that you've seen thus far in this dungeon, where it seems like people left it in a hurry.
But yet there's chanting in this room.
You don't hear it anymore.
Oh,
Well, that's concerning.
where's the chanting? Why we came in here?
It certainly appears as though it is.
You do
longer
find a
contained.
footlocker by the end of the bed.
Well, you know what to do, John.
Is it locked? Oh, I guess it's locked, so I try to pick the lock. And by pick the lock,
yeah,
I mean
so you-
obviously trigger the trap, because that's my job.
I mean, well, yeah. I mean, you, you do.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Son of a biscuit. Oh no, it's another mimic.
Just for the sake of it, I do want to know what it would have been. You know, I am proficient in it. It's just if this was a regular. Oh, cool! I would have broken into it very easily.
Yeah. You know, if it wasn't a thing that was gonna kill us.
Oh no! Oh, to be fair, it's a different thing that are killing us. Not the.
Oh, they're ghouls.
the
I
locker
think.
is still a locker,
The locker absolutely exists,
and it does pop open.
Sick.
I don't have time to look in it, but it is open.
Yeah. And it definitely exists, and very soon you might not.
Huh?
Yeah, it's fair.
Oh yeah, I guess I should do that.
Yes, it is roll initiative time. I feel like I've
Alright.
had to say that many times today.
Oh wait, did I not click on my?
Nope.
It
Well, I
happens
rolled a
sometimes.
13. Oh, I rolled a 13. I rolled a 13.
You rolled
I
a
am
13
You
again.
use a
You
13.
are
No matter what way you cut it,
consistently
he is a
13.
13.
Okay, so
I don't always roll, but when I do, it's the same exact thing twice in a row.
absolutely. Yeah, so these guys are going to burst forward sort of out of these alcoves that seem to have been hidden in the walls.
Now, what noise do they make?
Well,
How's it going?
that's the thing. They seem to sort of make like almost a kind of sound, mostly because the
perfect.
tongue is kind of constantly hanging down out of their mouth.
Am
So
I
it
hearing that I
seems
get to
like
rip more tongues out?
You absolutely can.
All right.
Without question, you can rip out as many tongues as your little heart desires.
Are me and him in the
but
same
it is
space, or does he like
James'
knock me onto the
turn
bed?
first.
James is going first.
What was that?
Because you said they popped out of those things and he didn't get to. Are we like in the same space then?
Let's see.
Or does he like push me onto the bed because he kind of probably would have caught me off guard?
Go
or-
ahead and give me either an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Definitely doing acrobatics. It didn't help.
Yeah, so you manage to avoid it shoving you, and it kind of stumbles over into this area instead.
Alright.
All right. Apparently, it did not roll much higher, or much
It
lower.
got a 5.
Cool.
So your 11 did beat that.
To be fair, I only rolled a 4, so I respect that.
Yeah. I mean, it rolled a 2.
Yeah, ooh. That's a little bit worse than me.
Yeah.
Almost a crit fail.
But with these things suddenly having shown up, James is going to do what he does best, Eldritch Blast.
I'd love to hear it.
For the first time ever, he crit fails and kills all 3 of us who are in his way.
Oops.
Do that with one Eldritch Blast.
Ooh, okay. That is max damage.
Oh.
Alright!
Okay, he is going to hit this one hard with 14 force damage.
Woo! Let's go,
Okay.
James!
Nicely done. That was a good hit. Moony.
Moony springs onto the stumbles onto the bed. He falls face forward onto the bed.
Yeah, I would say you're so used to doing all of these acrobatic stuff, you kind of jump up onto the bed without really looking at where your feet are. One of your feet kind of catches on the corner of the bed there, and I'd say you actually fall prone on the bed. Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But hey,
can I still get up?
Yeah, you can use half of your movement to stand. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I use the other half of my movement to stand back up, and I look really dumb.
Yeah, you only used 5 feet of movement to get to where you were, so you've now used 15. So you only have, since you're small. No, you're a monk. I don't know. Have you gained unarmed movement yet?
Huh?
What's your movement speed?
I do have unarmored movement.
Okay, so you're
I'm at
35 then. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would have 10 left.
Oh, yeah. Mooney gets up because he took a pretty heavy swig of that whiskey in that room earlier, ripping out that tongue.
Absolutely.
And he brushes himself off. I meant to do that, and he, draws out his quarterstaff and goes for a swing on this presumable ghoul.
Okay. Absolutely.
Creature of whatever it is. Does a 14 hit?
Let me see. It does.
Yay!
Let's go. For a... Whew. Is that a min roll? Yeah. 4 damage?
Yeah, it looked like a min roll.
Feels like a min roll.
Yay!
And I go for an unarmed strike.
Oh.
That's gonna hit.
Oh, baby, we hit it with a 21. For a 7. He's really good with his fists.
You really need to stop using this quarterstaff.
The quarterstaff is holding him back.
Just needs to start punching the crap out of everything.
Well, the thing is, he actually has a lot less training as a monk than you'd think, but he has been in a lot of bar fights.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. His actual monk abilities are...
His knuckles are just, calloused.
Yeah, they're so calloused just from, constantly holding mugs. He's just got them built up like brass knuckles.
Alright, so a total of 11 damage. Not bad. I'll take it.
Absolutely. Anything else? Any more movement?
I don't think so. No.
Alright. Vela is going to... she's going to come forward a little bit. I would say, since John is kind of in the way and she can't really get around, she's just going to take a shot with her heavy crossbow.
Woo!
Let's see. She is going to miss with that, unfortunately.
Dang it, Vale.
She did a lot better when it took up the entire corridor.
It's very hard to miss the thing that is
it's
the entire way in front of you.
Yeah, exactly. It's tough. It's a tough one. John.
Yeah. I'm gonna swing my swords at him.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Slice and dice, baby.
Roll to hit.
Slice and dice.
It's a crit success.
Nicely done.
With my silver one, by the way. Crit success with the sword.
And sneak damage.
Yeah, let's see what I get.
Yep, you will get sneak attack because you got an ally within 5 feet. I assume you're attacking the one in front of you. Go ahead and roll that damage again because you
it didn't factor in the crit for some reason?
it didn't factor in the crit. I don't think did you click where it said short sword on the actual chat log?
No.
Okay, yeah, that's why.
Okay.
Just go ahead and click the short sword damage again.
Okay.
because
16
sneak
damage.
attack also will apply again.
I mean, it's one, but
It's a crit.
we'll take it.
Yay!
I mean, it's enough to drop this.
All right.
Oh,
Well, I'm gonna take
all right.
5 steps of movement here, and then swing my other sword at this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Hold a hit.
Yeah.
So things get cleared. Welcome back, Sonny.
Oh, welcome back. Puppy
How
dog.
about a 19? That hit?
Hey, almost a crit.
Yeah, let's, let me
So
just-
close.
This time I just roll.
Yeah,
There's
you
no
just
sneak, right?
roll the
Yeah.
the 1d6. Yep.
Here you go. 3.
All right.
Not as good, but still, I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean,
Not a
there's
16.
worse things it could do.
But it is a 3.
Yeah, but I mean, it could be worse.
Nice middle of the road.
All right, so it
No
is
worries,
the
honey. No
creature's
worries.
turn.
Mhm.
With you just downing its ally and then trying to attack it, it is going to make a claw attack on you,
I
John.
mean, he's gonna try.
And he might.
And he's
What
gonna
is your
succeed.
AC?
14.
It is not going to hit.
You're gonna try. I say again. I did say it twice, but this time with confidence when I saw him miss.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So
Well, I
happy we
forgot
haven't
to.
died
I forgot
yet.
to apply that, so I will. We'll deal with that afterwards.
Oh,
Anyways,
James.
James's turn.
steps in and blasts.
James is going to step further into the room so that he's got line of sight, and yeah, he's going to start blasting. James walks into the room and he starts blasting. It's
So I started blasting.
yeah, that's his thing.
He is Danny DeVito. Deal with it.
He is going to hit
Yeah, he
for
is.
9 force damage.
Jeez.
Man's really blasting.
He is he's putting in work as the blaster of the party.
I'm so glad we have a blaster in this party.
Because everyone else is close range.
Yeah, we sure are.
I mean, I can be not close range. Austin
Well, yeah.
chooses to use close range.
I can't.
Hey, like you have more opportunities to. Well, no, you can use sneak attack regardless.
I guess
even if
the
you're doing
reason why
range,
right now is
still.
I would need to get a second crossbow.
Yeah,
for it to
either a
be-
second
make
crossbow
sense.
or just like that would be the only way to use 2 weapons.
Yeah, and
You guys, I forgot I had a cool eye patch.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Which doesn't that mean he's like rolling a disadvantage? Isn't that what you said?
No.
Uh,
I'm attuned to, having to
Yeah.
deal with my own depth perception for being drunk all the time.
That's fair. He's usually seeing double, so this kind of
He's
counteracts
actually rolling advantage now.
Oh, I'm really good. I can see finally just one thing.
it. Yeah.
Everything
He's like,
makes
wow,
sense.
people normally see this way?
I don't like it.
This is crazy.
He hates it. He misses the second
All
person.
right. Moony, what are you doing?
Slapping with a quarter. Slapping
All
with
right.
my own. That was it, by the way.
You tried.
So he does
Yeah,
not
he
hit
won't
the quarterstaff.
He
Still
can never hit with his
accustomed to,
quarterstaff.
the bounciness of the bed.
Everyone knows Mooney's not too great at using the pole,
He also can't use
And,
his hands anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's honestly, you're used to a bed being like a certain sort of firmness, but this one being all rotten and full of
Certainly is not it.
was previously feathers, and it feels like the wood is even rotten away. It's kind of heaving down in places, so when you try to like get into your stance to try to like
I think in the
smack
bed
it
a
or
little
try to
bit.
punch it, you kind of sink a little farther than you were planning and end up whiffing on the hit.
That's fair.
Vela is going to come forward and she's going to attempt an attack with her warhammer.
Woo!
She is going to hit it
Woo!
Let's go.
for max roll 8 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
And it's dead.
No,
Oh.
Darn.
it is not dead yet.
Well, it was worth a try.
You almost got me there for a second,
And I'm gonna swing my sword at him again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and I
Oh,
another
successed
crit.
again.
Oh, a second
Day
crit.
of crits.
And I did that.
Uh-oh, critting.
This is John's combat. Like
This is his time to shine, finally.
Absolutely.
So I
Said
did.
I open that footlocker.
I don't understand what these numbers are supposed to be. What's the total at the bottom? The total at the bottom doesn't add up anything correct.
No. So
it's the two of them together.
It's the 2 piercing damage added, and then the 2
so 16
2 sneak
damage
attack
on that.
with the exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it adds the piercing damage and the sneak attack together, and then it adds the critical piercing sneak attack.
Do I need to roll again? I assume not, right?
So it's 9, 7...
16?
Yeah.
16 total.
That
where it's at
is actually exactly what you needed.
Okay.
All right.
To drop it.
Yeah!
And the bodies are lying dead around you.
I cut out their tongues.
I'm gonna crawl off the bed.
Yeah, it's not great. You notice that your feet are kind of like they're a little gushy now.
Oh, gross.
Not quite. Yeah.
But yeah,
Wipe my bare feet on the floor.
I do cut out their tongues because having tongues seems cool.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I guess I have two.
Yeah.
I'll add
So,
2 tongues to my inventory.
Yeah, you got 2 gassed tongues.
Ooh.
Are you gonna search that footlocker?
Yeah, I am definitely gonna do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me just add these gas tongues.
100%. That is the most important loot in this
Yeah, you understand.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Mooney's gonna investigate this little cupboard over here.
Okay. Yeah.
Woo! That's a cupboard.
Yeah, you see a couple.
Actually, I'm not sure if that is a
robes in
cupboard.
there. Yeah, it's a cupboard. Looks like it's got some robes in it. It's covered.
Well, nothing.
Not very nice. They're not very nice anymore. They're very old.
And he takes a sip of alcohol. Very
I
disappointed.
also don't find anything in my.
I mean, you don't need to investigate because it's you're looking in a place where everything already is.
Okay.
I
still don't know if I see
it. You're not like you fumble with the latch for a second as you're like kind of trying to open. You're like, is it like
I already unlocked this.
I could have sworn I unlocked this. It was just like jammed a little bit and then pop it open. And as you look inside, you find a folded up Cloak of Protection.
Oh.
And a small wooden box.
Oh.
Does it have a silvered quarterstaff in it?
It is a small wooden box.
Oh, okay. That's a small silver
let me add the cloak to my inventory real quick.
Yep, so the Cloak of Protection, for anyone, if you guys are not aware, it adds +1 to the AC of whoever is attuned to it.
I feel like you put that on, John.
How do you become attuned to it?
So you attune to it during it takes like roughly 30 minutes. You can usually do it during a short rest.
Okay. That's under equipment, I assume. Let me manage my add equipment.
Yep, you can add it into there. It would be in equipment. You can just type in cloak. It should be one of the first ones that show up.
Hey, once we hit level 4, my AC will go up 1 as well.
Protection. Add.
Absolutely. Yeah, so that's the only thing you see besides the small wooden box.
Well, that's a nifty cloak. What's in that there box, John?
I don't know. Let me equip it, or let me investigate it, I guess.
Yeah, you go ahead and you're able to open up the box, no problem. It's not locked.
Oh.
You find 4 potions of healing,
Oh.
a chain shirt,
Oh.
a mess kit, a flask of alchemist fire, a bullseye lantern,
A flask.
a set of thieves' tools, and a spellbook.
All right. So.
Wait, you already have Thieves' Tool, right?
Yeah. Are they? I'm gonna investigate the thieves' tools, see if they look special in any way.
Yeah. We can just use the 20
Oh.
because you already rolled it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Not the crit
we'll
fail
go
I rolled
ahead and
afterwards.
Use the 20 and not the crit fail.
Yeah, let's use the 20. I agree. Yeah. Sure.
It
20.
is feast or famine with these guys tonight. It seems to be a totally normal set of thieves' tools.
All right. I toss them to Moony.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with my hands. I'll add Thieves' Tools to my inventory.
All right. Yeah. So
And we should probably divvy out those
Yeah.
healing potions.
We all get one healing potion.
Okay, yeah, everyone can.
And I don't remember any of the other
potion
things you said.
So 4 potions of healing, a chain shirt, a mess kit, a flask of alchemist's fire, a bullseye lantern, the thieves' tools, and a spell book.
I can't do magic. Wait, what's a bullseye lantern?
So a bullseye lantern is basically like this, like the fantasy equivalent of a flashlight. It projects bright light in a 60-foot cone in front of you.
Hey, John can't see good in dark.
I can't. What is this?
It's a lantern that works kind of like a flashlight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take it.
You've got a real good flashlight.
I mean,
Yeah,
actually, I don't know if I'll take it, but I don't know if I need it because I got my glowing sword.
Doesn't that glow fade at some point?
It does fade, yes.
Didn't know that.
James has to keep putting the spell on it, but it's a cantrip, so it's not super difficult for him.
I feel like that's...
but the bullseye lantern lets you see, it sheds bright light 60 feet in front of you, as opposed to the sword, which sheds bright light 20 feet around.
Is there like a way to... Would I have a way to like...
Hook it onto his pants?
Yeah, clip on my pants or like a necklace or make a necklace out of it or something? Or do I have to always use a hand for it?
You could like wear it on like a belt loop.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Then
I would
take
probably
that,
keep that
sure.
off at the moment.
What's it called? Do I even need to add it to my inventory, or can we just say I have it on my belt loop? Because I don't... I mean,
you can add it to your inventory if you want to remember that it's there.
I mean, does it... I don't feel like I need to.
I mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to. You don't have to do anything.
Oh, I more mean like in the sense of the actual part of it that matters is you putting it on my character in this, not me having it on my sheet. I mean, I could be wrong. I'll add it. I don't really have a problem with adding it.
I mean, it's as far as the actual like directionality for light. I can't combo the area light from light and the directional light from the lantern. So what I'm actually just going to do for ease of everyone's sanity is I'm just going to say that you're emitting bright light for 60 feet.
Fair.
That's fair.
I just always spin every time I enter a room.
Yeah. I mean, it's that D&D thing where like your character is always looking in every direction.
Yeah.
Like,
but it's on my belt, so I'm literally pointing my crotch in every direction at all times.
Yeah, absolutely. You're just spinning in place.
Yeah.
Always. Okay.
A flask of fire breathing, was it?
A flask of alchemist's fire.
Alchemist fire.
I don't want this. I don't know. I don't need this.
I like flasks. Let me see this.
I hand it to Moony. And is that... did we miss anything? Is that everything now? Do I still have stuff?
That is everything that is in there.
Okay, cool.
Unless you guys wanted to give someone the like chain shirt.
Does anyone want this chain shirt?
I think that you and Vela are the only ones that actually are capable of wearing it.
That is possible.
Vela has...
I don't think it'd be better than my... Would it be better than what I'm wearing?
Vela already has chainmail, so...
That would actually hurt my stealth, so I don't want it.
It would hurt your stealth, yeah. It would give you, I think, a better AC. I'm not sure what you have right now.
I'm at 14, because I'm wearing like leather armor, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you're getting your dex bonus.
Yeah.
So chain would give you a slightly higher AC, I think. But not by much, and it would also ruin your stealth.
I also just got the cloak, though, so my AC is going to go up by 1, so I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So you guys can just hold on to the chain shirt, and you can sell it if you want.
Yeah, selling stuff.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll hold on.
What does the flask of alchemist fire do, by the way?
So the flask of alchemist fire is a sticky adhesive liquid that ignites when exposed to air.
Oh, cool. I have napalm.
So you can throw it by making a ranged attack against a creature or object, and on a hit, the target takes 1d4 fire damage on the start of each of its turns. It can end that by using a dexterity check to extinguish the flames.
Nice.
So
got a little bottle of napalm.
Yeah, it's very weak napalm, but close.
Yeah.
It's basically like flaming tar.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that is all that you find in that area besides the spell book. Do you do anything with that spell book?
I was seeing if either our two magic users wanted it, because there's a chance they want it. I won't.
Yeah, I mean, they would take a look at it, and both of them would say that they can't use this.
Then I guess I hold on.
They don't have the
I'll throw it in
they
my
don't have the
backpack.
ability to use this thing.
Hold on,
It's
let
like a
me make
wizard
that.
exclusive thing.
So what should I write it down as?
It is a spell book.
Fair.
You
Of
can just
spelling.
put that in there. It does have several spells in it, but
I don't
you
use magic,
can't
so it doesn't
access
matter.
them because you don't have. You're not a wizard and you don't have spell slots.
You're not a wizard, Harry.
And it's a level 1 spell book, I assume.
No, it does have some second level spells.
So I put it under spell book. Oh, that's spell scroll. There is no spell book that's higher level.
Yeah, no, a spell book is just a spell book. It doesn't have any options to it.
Weird. But whatever. I don't care.
It's just because it's the thing that you usually use as a spell casting focus as a wizard,
Ah,
and you usually store all of your spells in there.
gotcha. All right. Well, it's in my backpack. To probably
Yeah.
probably for me to forget I have it.
Maybe. But anyways, so you don't see anything else in this room that immediately catches your eye. Did you want to go about and do anything else? You don't hear the chanting.
Don't hear the chanting. I want to investigate where the ghouls came out of. See if I can detect any false doors or false
Yeah,
walls.
go ahead and give me an investigation.
That's a wall for sure.
You take a look inside. It almost seems like the way that the rocks and the dirt around this kind of seem to be shaped almost. It seems like the ghast was buried here.
Huh. Interesting. It appears the ghast was buried inside there.
Huh. Cool.
At least that's what it appears to be. He says as he takes another swig from his flask. Not the flask of alcohol.
You just
to be
breathe
specific.
napalm. Yummy.
I see.
Yeah.
It's got that burn that
It's,
tummy good.
It really clings in the back of the throat.
Really lingers there for, well, maybe a little bit longer than I'd like, to be honest.
Yeah. All right. So, what are you guys doing?
I guess we're gonna
I
leave.
guess we head back out. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anything in here for us anymore. Eh? Eh?
That's the rest of the whole video. The rest of the series is just talking
Yeah,
like that.
exactly.
All of us.
Every character's voice is that. It's a nightmare.
Yeah. Welcome
Oh,
to
and
the
look at that. We
worst
went from
D&D
6 years to
stream ever.
1, which means we clicked off.
Exactly. Even we stopped listening. Just mute the mic.
Well, the chanting has stopped.
Does the chanting start back up when we come out, or is it still gone?
As soon as you guys leave that room, you do hear it coming from the north now.
Oh, thanks, Chewy. Chewy says they wouldn't click off. Chewy, you might need to see a doctor about that.
Oh,
Your
I
dedication
appreciate
is
it, but
impressive,
there's a
but
problem.
maybe don't.
You shouldn't support us that much. If that's what we've become, please leave. We don't deserve you at that point.
alright, and using my expert perception, I don't notice anything around me.
I mean, you see a very dusty stone hallway.
That's it. That's a dusty stone hallway. They should really clean this place up sometime.
It's funny, Chewy. Chewy
Yeah,
says
they've
that
been-
they're used to hearing that in their head.
It's just
I mean-
Tim Allen. All the time.
My warlock patron is Tim Allen.
Alright, well, I go back to leading because, I'm a good leader.
Yeah, absolutely. So where is he going now?
This way.
He's following the left
North.
wall. He's always following the left
Yeah.
wall.
Always the left wall.
There's that spike trap. Gross.
Yeah, absolutely. As you step there, something stops you.
Guys, something's stopping me.
As you're sort of walking down the stairs, you feel almost this yank back from inside of you.
Oh.
Like your body physically cannot move forward.
Oh yeah, the thing in the basement we're supposed to kill.
I think we're supposed to go down there. I say to my chest. No.
It doesn't seem to respond.
Alright, well. I take a step down onto the stairs.
Yeah. You step through, no problem.
I don't know. Okay. I look back
I want
at
to
John.
go down. I try again.
Yeah. You can't.
I know.
Forces you back.
Huh.
You having some issues with the stairs there?
Well, I'm not, but you know, the entity is.
The kid.
Yeah, the girl's just doesn't like the stairs. Must have fell down them as a kid or something, I don't know.
Same thing happening to her.
Hey, you try, Vela.
Vela moves over here, tries to move down, and again, cannot move through.
Well, I guess we'll split the party. Bye, guys.
Oh, well, hold on a minute.
That was Austin. I know I said it in character voice, but that was a joke, I promise.
That's the problem when your character voice is so close to
Well,
your actual
to be fair, I
voice.
actually still did it in my character voice on purpose for the sake of comedy.
fair.
Thanks, Chewie. Are you also mortified of going down the stairs
Can
now?
you not go downstairs now?
No.
Are you like...
I fell down the stairs too as a kid. Except I didn't really fall down the stairs. My sister was helping me down the
I feel
stairs.
like I pushed CJ down the stairs at least once. I'm just kidding.
I fell down
I
the
actually
stairs in
still have
middle school.
I still have an indent on my skull from
Fun.
when I hit a bookshelf at the bottom.
Nice.
Woo!
Yeah,
Well, if
I am.
they can't make it down the stairs, I feel like we should split the party. That just seems unwise. Maybe we can find a way to lay these kids to rest before progressing, so that, you know, we can progress all together.
Yeah, that'd probably be best.
So, anybody an expert at laying ghosts to rest?
What check would
It
that
certainly
be?
is not me.
A religion check?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say, Mooney, you could also make
I
a
know,
religion check
squad.
if you so wished.
Perfect.
Which actually makes a lot of sense for my character.
Yeah. Yeah, Mooney, as you're saying,
Pondering
oh
back
yeah, I mean,
my
I don't really
monthly
know. I don't really know. It sort of pops into your mind. Oh yeah, I'm carrying the bodies. We probably should bury them.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Guys, I got bodies.
Okay.
Remember?
Yeah.
What if we give them a proper burial? You know, that sort of thing. Say a little prayer or whatever.
I mean, I don't really see... You
There were
have...
some crypts back there on our way in.
Fair.
There was some who what?
There was some crypts sort of sealed by some stone slabs when we came in.
Oh. Right you are.
Well,
Well, let's go slap some skeletal remains in some crypts.
let's go. I guess you can lead the way, James, because I don't remember
Yeah.
where we came from.
Where
We will,
were those crypts?
He'll start leading the way.
When he close by with the bodies.
Yeah, absolutely. He'll end up going up to here, and he'll kind of stop there and sort of like gesture to either side of him. He's like, "These are probably the place."
All
I
right.
mean, they're all sealed up, so I don't know, but they could be.
Mooney attempts to pry open with his quarterstaff.
Yeah, he's
One of these
trying to
crypts.
open that one right there.
That one right there, right in front of him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you
Yeah,
tell-
so go ahead and just give me an athletics check.
Ah, good. Ho!
You sort of grunt and get right into that stone slab, you kind of tighten your core and just move it aside.
Audience, you have to understand, I have a strength score of 8, which means I have a -1 to all my rolls, and I rolled a 19, which means I critted. I crit
You
succeeded.
did do that.
He did a very good job. And it opens into a crypt. There you see a coffin right at the end of this, and you notice the stone slab that you had just picked up. The name on it says Rosvalda Durst.
Fascinating. I look in there. Do I see a body?
You do not.
Well, using my medicine check, I try to discern which of the bones belong to the young
like
girl.
Probably the bigger bones because she's older.
Oh, you're right.
He also does have the even bigger bones in there
that
as
is
well.
true.
Those are the medium-sized bones.
Yeah.
And he takes those and,
Yeah, you're able to discern them
parse those
fairly
out.
easily from the other ones. It's not like there are some parts of the skeleton that are kind of a little bit iffy for you for a little bit there, but you're able to just kind of
He
guess
puts the
enough
head
at
in
it.
the skull and the rib cage in there, so that's
Yeah,
that
exactly.
holds the head and the
And-
heart and the
yeah.
and the brain. So
Yeah.
that's what
And
that's about.
John, as that happens, you feel Rose leave you. You no longer have that flaw.
And I push the slab back over it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, up
Please
next.
say
So,
a few words.
for everyone to be aware, John had an interesting little thing that happened to him when he got possessed.
Yeah.
Would you like to tell them what happened?
Sure. I like being in charge and get angry when other people tell me what to do. Which is why I ran headfirst into everything, because I needed to be in control.
Exactly.
Makes sense for what has happened.
Just say, I mean,
past
I don't
episode.
want to say something should happen or not, but I feel like that's some pretty good inspiration, considering I literally fell into a spike trap to play my character.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you played very well into the character.
So I do get inspiration? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, when you ask for it, you don't get
Yeah,
it.
that's fair. Chris got it
Alright,
for doing a
then.
backflip, but I don't get it for almost dying playing my character. That seems fair. That's fair. Whatever.
I mean, yeah, but you asked for it. If you hadn't asked for it, you might have.
Or you would have
Anyways.
forgot that I should have got it. Because you didn't give it to me when I fell into the spike trap following your rules.
He's gonna try to pry it open again.
Okay. Yeah, it's much more
Harder?
difficult this time.
Man, this
But
crypt for a
you-
smaller child sure
like,
is harder to move.
You're kind of like grunting and straining, and but you're not quite able to lift it up.
Yeah, I was exhausted from doing the first one.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I get a
previous
hand,
one.
anybody?
Sure.
Yeah, is John going to immediately help?
Sure. No, I'm right here.
Yeah, if John wants to provide a... Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so
Cool.
with your guys' combined strength, you're able to 1, 2, 3, and get it up and out of the way. And you notice that the slab on this one says Thornbolt Durst.
Ah, the little boy. Well, right you are. And it parses out the much, much smaller bones from the very large ones and puts
Yeah,
it in the
absolutely.
crypt. And
And Vela feels Thorn leave her. And Vela's flaw was, I am scared of everything, including my own shadow, and weep with despair when things don't go my way.
Aw.
And as Thorn kind of leaves her, you see this sort of almost like a straightening of her posture. She's like, oh, that was odd.
well, glad to have you guys back to normal.
Yeah.
I gotta say, it's been strange.
It certainly has. Feeling like a passenger on my own body.
Well, it only feels right to bury the body of, I don't know, whoever this is. I want to check and see if the other side's got a crypt that's open for us.
Yeah, if you want to.
All right. Ba-doop-a-doo, ba-doop-a-doo. And I guess we're gonna try this one first.
Yep. So you're just going to try to open it. You don't want to like read it first.
Oh yeah, I'll read it.
Okay.
I guess.
I just wasn't sure if you wanted to or not, or if you wanted to wait until after. The name says Gustav Durst,
Gustav, and I go to the other one and I read.
and the other one says Elizabeth Durst.
And I take another look at the bones. Go. Is it male or female?
It does seem to be female.
This is a woman's skeleton. And I don't think Gustav is a woman's name. I don't think. I could be mistaken. You know, I don't want to make any assumptions. You ready, John?
I mean, I already rolled, and I rolled bad. I don't know if you want to let me reroll. Maybe I rolled on that door before he walked away, and that's the problem.
You were about ready to lift it, and then he walked away.
As you go to lift, I just leave.
So I guess, yeah, I'll roll again. Hopefully better to help you with this one.
Yeah. Yeah, so I would say with your guys' combined strength, you're able to
barely push it open
and lift it up and out of the way, and you do see an empty coffin.
Well, what was her name?
It says Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. Well, Elizabeth, sorry about, getting murdered, but you can rest now, I guess. And he rolls out the sheet and lets the bones fall into the casket. The crypt,
so as you do that, centipedes begin to just tumble almost out of the back wall.
Nope.
Huh.
Push the crypt back over. Perfect. Centipede initiative.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna see whether or not you move quickly enough to avoid them.
Oh, right. I rolled a 21.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to try to like strength check the coffin in the way, you can absolutely.
All right, so I rolled a 21.
You will go before it.
I would, I guess, like to make a strength check to see if I can close the door.
I
Yeah, if you
keep
want to,
clicking on my
absolutely.
guy, but it's not doing it.
You might be accidentally clicking on Moony, maybe.
Maybe. Let's try again. I rolled a 7 and an 8 at this point.
So I guess just an athletics.
Yes, just in athletics.
Woo!
Yeah, you kind of pull at it, but you're not quite able
It's gonna go through
to.
this time. There we go. That's not what I got.
Nothing
I got like a 7, I think was my first roll on that. It never went through right.
Bela is still trying to get used to being herself again.
I'm actually still down. I am down here.
Okay, so that was your action, Moony. Bonus action, anything? Movement?
I guess for my movement, it's just gonna move out of the way.
Okay.
And, notify the party. We put Elizabeth to rest, and instead of being rewarded, we have been met with some centipedes. So that's happening. And he moves
It
out of the
shouldn't
way
be too much of a problem.
the rest of, the gang to be able to move in if they need to.
Okay, centipedes are going to move forward. They are going to occupy the same space as you, John. Because that's how a swarm works. And they are going to try to bite you.
Just like that.
They do not bite.
Get off of me.
Oh
they
yeah, after
rolled
this we should
a
probably
nat
take a short
1.
rest. So they bite each other in the chaos.
Just a little bit. John,
I actually rolled a 7.
there are
so James is above me.
hundreds of centipedes crawling around your feet right now.
I should have rolled a 7
Alpha
though. So James should be before me.
Oh, yeah, I can adjust that to be
Actually, no matter
7.
what, James is
Alright.
before me. But because even
yeah.
with his 16, that's a before
Oh,
me.
yeah, it didn't
Yeah.
adjust it to
There we go.
that. James should have gone before the centipedes, but alright, well.
Eldritch blast that swarm.
Maybe don't.
Yeah, I mean, he has to kind of like move back here and then try to shoot it.
Aren't they like in this? Okay.
They are in the same space as you, but he can attack them separately.
Okay.
Unless he crit fails.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
He doesn't
James wouldn't
crit
do
fail.
that. He just doesn't hit.
They take 8 force damage.
Oh, they hit.
That one's actually close, so he can't go there. He just can't share space with you, so he'll have to go there.
Mm.
Okay, so we just move you there so I can access the token so that it can take the damage from it.
Fair enough.
And Swarm already got to attack and failed miserably, I might add.
Yes, it didn't do super well.
Yeah.
Okay. The swarm already went. John. Yeah, it is your turn.
Guess I'm gonna swing my sword at the bugs.
Okay.
As you do.
Yeah, as you do.
You know, you might get a good 10.
Apparently I rolled damage at the same time, but I rolled a 19 to hit.
Yeah, you absolutely hit with that.
For 7 damage.
Not bad damage at all.
And just for the sake of ease, let's just say I moved here, so we don't have to keep moving me. I moved and used my free disengage at the end of my turn. We'll do that so you don't have to, you know?
Okay, if you want to do that, yeah.
Yeah, just to make it easier on you, so we don't have to keep moving me back and forth. We'll say I'm standing here. But I do still have one more attack on this turn, so...
Let me double check.
Unless I kill them.
So that... Yeah, so I actually... Oh, no, yeah, they would be able to take attacks of opportunity. So, if you wanted to use your bonus action to disengage, you could absolutely do that. Or you could do it for 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah, I feel like I care more about the 2-weapon fighting. I guess you just keep moving me.
Okay, that is fair.
Alright, here's my short sword. And we'll ignore almost everything it did. It is only a 3. And I don't even think I hit it with a 12.
With a 12, that is going to hit.
Alright, for 3 damage.
Okay.
I only got a couple of centipedes with that one.
I mean, they are pretty hard to hit.
There's a lot of them.
There are. Okay. Vela is going to step into this square for a moment and try to hit them. Try to squash them with the Warhammer.
Porsche.
She is going to hit.
Let's go.
For 8 bludgeoning damage. Nice.
Yeah.
Right. So, Okay. Move you back. And she's going to end up stepping back where she was. Just gotta shuffle the tokens around a little. Alright, Moony.
Sorry, I was just gonna answer your chat real quick. The streams we normally go for this stream about 2 hours, but you know we're in the middle of a fight, so we can't end.
Yeah, we'll be ending after this fight.
Yeah, I think we'll be taking a short rest after this fight,
and then we'll be ending the stream.
Yeah. Mooney's gonna, step in, do the old occupy the space even. And he's gonna do kind of a sweep at the ground where the centipedes are. Does a 24 hit?
Hits.
Slick.
That hits.
Do that. Ooh, for a nice solid min roll of 4.
Okay.
I certainly get some centipedes.
You certainly do. You kind of end up brushing them aside more than actually squashing them with that. And so you just kind of sweep them off to the side, and they kind of scramble back to where they were.
And with his left hand, he kind of, goes for a kind of a god slap unarmed strike. Does a 12 hit?
It does.
All right, slick. And for max damage, good. 7.
There you go.
And he slams some centipedes against the wall.
It is always holding him back, The quarterstaff, it's holding him back. We know this. This has been
Yeah.
established.
Is there a boxer class he can change to? Because that's what he needs to be.
I
This
mean,
could be the
that's
boxing
monk. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
true.
it really is. I could
That
just
would-
put away my quarterstaff
yeah.
and just
I
start
mean, that would be
striking
like a like it. I could definitely see that being like a fighter monk multi-class.
Ooh.
Just gonna start slapping everything, palm striking,
Yeah, exactly. Just bang. Okay,
mix it up a little bit.
James, are you staying in that space or are you moving?
Oh
back?
no.
Okay, it is going to try to attack you then.
Yeah, of course.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Just a bit.
Okay. Oh, this thing rolled well.
Oh no.
I don't like that.
So it deals 18 damage.
Excuse me.
It deals 18 damage, and you are automatically stabilized, but you are poisoned for 1 hour.
So I am automatically
You
back
are
at 1 hit
stable.
point.
No, you are stable. So you are at 0 HP, but you don't need to roll death saves.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm not quite dead. It really didn't like when I slapped a bunch of its friends into the wall.
No, it really didn't seem to.
I guess
yeah,
that's
so
fair.
you just try to retreat back into the space you were. They kind of bite you. The poison gets in, and you just drop. Stumble to the ground, fall like with your back against the wall.
Fall backwards, yeah.
Yeah, like,
Well, that's not
um,
ideal.
and
Stings a
James
little bit.
is yeah. James is going to he's going to go ahead and make an attack. After seeing what they did to you, he's not going to risk an attack of opportunity, so he is going to just try to slash at him with the dagger. He is going to hit
Cool. That's awesome.
for 4 damage.
It's not as nice as that 18, but you know, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah.
Certainly could be better.
Does it
All right.
look like the swarm has been about halved in size?
The swarm does seem to be reduced significantly.
Okay, cool.
Oh wait, no, I'm an idiot. I apologize. You are fine, Moony, actually.
Huh?
I misread the roll. That was entirely on me. You only took 5 piercing damage.
Oh, okay, cool. I can take
You are
5.
perfectly fine. That
But
is
I am
my
poisoned
bad.
for an hour.
No,
No.
you are not. It is only when you're
Okay.
dropped to 0 hit points. So
All right,
you are
so,
actually
5?
perfectly fine.
Sonny,
Yeah,
you
you
missed
only took
us
5.
thinking Chris'
I was an
character
idiot.
was about to die, but then it was wrong.
Yeah, I messed
yeah.
up with the
We
roll.
put some bones to rest. I don't know if you were there for that. So me and one of our NPC characters no longer have ghosts inside of us.
Yeah, they're no longer possessed.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And now we're fighting some centipedes.
Yeah, a whole
they
lot of
are-
centipedes.
They're going to try to hit you, John, but they miss.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, you do. I say
it
it again.
is
That's my new
John's
catchphrase.
All right, John. Kill them all, please.
All right.
They almost killed me, but also not really.
Yeah, it was a alternate timeline situation.
In another world.
You actually managed to miss them.
Oh, dang it, I missed.
Not this
And
time.
well, after actually, no, I guess I didn't see that, so no, I wouldn't know that they could do that much damage. I'm not gonna metagame. I will stay here.
No, they can't do that much damage.
Oh, ever?
I misread it auto rolled the numbers for when it's at like full health and half health.
Ah,
And I added them together, misread.
gotcha.
Oh.
That was on
Oh,
me.
so they do more damage at full health.
Oh, and then I
yes.
crit fail with my second sword.
Yeah,
And your
you
sword
you go
falls
to
into the
swipe
swarm.
at it. You kind of like the tip of your sword kind of drives across the ground and it knocks it out of your hand. So it is
Yeah.
on the ground in the swarm of these things.
Don't love that.
Yeah.
It's great.
Pretty cool.
Vela is going to. I'm just going to say she's in James's space because I don't want to move everything again.
That's fair.
And she's going to make a Warhammer attack.
Squish them bugs.
She is going to miss,
Yeah.
Never mind.
and as she steps back, they're going to take an attack of opportunity. They are going to miss, however. She's heavily armored, and they are bugs. Moony.
They
There
are
are bugs. A little bit pissed off of being bit by a whole bunch of centipedes, he runs back in and swipes with that quarterstaff. Boom!
Yep.
Finally
Hey,
hits.
you hit!
Apparently you needed the
Boom!
anger.
And you don't even need to roll damage because they had 1 HP.
Oh, cool. Well, they are.
I pick up my sword.
It is,
It'll show you to
Yeah.
hit me. I need to take a
And-
nap.
it is, yeah, it has fallen quiet once again in the crypts. But
All
you can
right.
feel free of the spirits that were haunting.
Yeah.
And whatever future spirits might have haunted us, maybe.
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 Who knows?
All right, so I assume you guys go back to the well room.
Going back to nap.
I'm just gonna move you guys there.
Okay.
Woo!
Make it easy.
And I'm gonna
Um,
use one of my hip thigh.
I'm not this
Yeah,
time around.
absolutely. We are. Yeah, we'll have this be a short rest for everyone.
But that does mean short rest means I've now attuned, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've attuned to it now, so your AC increases by 1.
Woo! I'm at 15. Yeah,
All
crit
right,
failed your
so-
hit dice.
Huh?
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but yeah.
Yeah, I did min roll on my hip
But
die.
I just love that it actually literally rolled it as like a red, like you crit failed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you did.
But like when he min rolls on his like hand strikes, it doesn't give a red. So it's just really funny to
Oh,
me that
I
they
never
went.
min rolled
No.
on my hand strikes, Austin.
I
I only min roll
No.
on my quarterstaff.
Yeah, he's never.
Either way,
rolled
but
a
it still
1
doesn't
on
show
it.
that as like a red for me at least. That like showed
Yeah.
4.
Oh
No, it
yeah,
doesn't.
no.
But this,
it
it's like
doesn't-
no,
I
you
don't know
failed.
why it doesn't.
You did bad.
Yeah.
You did bad at
Yeah.
hit dice.
Aw, you
did
slept
bad, and you
bad.
should feel bad.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, the centipedes were Brazilian. They were not too happy with being disturbed. But yeah,
I'm
that
almost
is
tempted
where
to
we're
use
gonna
another hit
end
die.
off here.
Yeah, we will
Uh,
be back
woo.
next week with more.
Yeah,
Whoa.
you guys didn't end up finishing Death House today. I
No,
thought you
not
might have, but combat ended up taking a
We'll
bit
make
longer.
sure to,
and
like,
also,
be
you got
ex-
into every combat.
Yeah, we'll
that
try to
was-
be-
that you could have possibly gotten into in every room you went to.
Yeah.
So
Next week we'll try to take extra long so we can get a whole episode out of the ending of Death House.
yeah, no, that's okay. Like we can go through the like ending of Death House, and if we have any time left over, I can set up what's going on.
Gotcha,
With the
okay.
rest of-
In the next
Everything.
section.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Cool.
it very much sounds like we're continuing with Curse of Strahd, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep continuing as such.
Woo! Yeah, so
yeah.
tune
I'm
in next
excited
week
about
for
that.
more of this show that has
Yeah,
that's called Existential Crisis Facepalm this week.
yeah. It certainly was.
But yeah, goodbye YouTube /podcast.
Bye.
We'll see you next
Yeah.
week.